day 12 of the hardcore 30-day discipline challenge, in which I'm trying to break bad habits, build self-discipline, and become a better me. And so here are the rules for the next 30 days. 1 workout every day. 1 meditation every day. Read 5 pages of a book every day. No social media except for allowing myself to post on YouTube. No ultra-processed food. And no watching any TV, shows, videos, or content. At the end of the video, I'll also be sharing with you my screen time so you can see I'm not cheating. Today is Wednesday, June the 25th. Let's get into the video. 5:30 and time for a run. So this morning I did a 7k run, then I had a nice dip in the sea, I did a 10-minute meditation. I've just made some boiled eggs on some sourdough with a piece of fruit. It's just turning 8:30, gonna walk the dogs, have a shower and start work. So in yesterday's video, I talked about the importance of sticking to your commitment and sticking to your word, and how it's an act of self-respect and of self-love. And I want to continue on with that theme of self-love and talk about how self-love doesn't always feel good. I think online we have this culture where self-love is all like about bubble baths, and it's about skincare routine, and it's about taking your vitamins. You know, you have all the girls in the morning, today I took my vitamin A, then I took my vitamin B, then I took my vitamin C, and they make their way through the alphabet. They literally be like JH, elemental P, and I'd be thinking, oh my God, do you even leave the house? Do you have time to leave the house? But basically my point is that we've created this culture where self-love looks so loving, right? The word self-love, it's all about love. It's all about nice and good. Now hear me out. I'm not saying that there's inherently something wrong with those things. Of course it's good to care for your skin. Of course it's good to have a pamper night one night and take a rest after a busy week. But the point I'm trying to make is that most of the self-love that you see online is actually super superficial. It's basically just touches the surface of what self-love actually is. Because let's be real, you can buy all of the skincare products in the world, you can buy all of the vitamins, but is that going to change your life? No. Of course, I'm not trying to disregard that, but I feel like that's the main message of what's promoted as self-love. But you know what is real self-love? It's actually facing the parts of yourself or your life that you don't like and doing the uncomfortable, hard work to change it. And maybe that will look like getting up super early in the morning to get a workout in before you head to work, because that's the only time of the day that you're able to do that. Or maybe it will look like leaving your house and going up to speak to someone when you have extreme social anxiety and you feel so fearful and you're shaking. Maybe it will look like saying no to friends and missing out on parties because you need to study for an important exam that you have coming up. Or maybe it will mean that you have to have an uncomfortable conversation with your friend because they keep doing something or saying something that you don't like or find disrespectful, and you need to stand up for yourself. And all of that stuff I just said, how does that feel? It feels like crap. It feels hard. It feels totally uncomfortable. It feels scary. Maybe it even feels lonely. Real self-love does not always feel good, but it means making the right decision, not the easy decision, but the right decision that will eventually help you to be better. I just honestly think so many people fall into the trap of thinking that online culture of self-love is what self-love is. Like, I literally used to work with people who would buy like a 50 quid green juice every month, but yet every single other area of their life was like, they didn't exercise, their screen time was over 6 hours a day, they didn't eat well, and yet like they'd bring in this juice every day and they'd be like, yeah, I'm not feeling that great, but you know, I bought this juice because I saw it online and I think it'll really help. Spending so much money on this product, and then they'd be going on their break to like the shop and getting like a cheap sandwich, which is like such low quality, a chocolate bar, a packet of crisps, a fizzy drink, and then 2 weeks passes and the person from work is like, you know, this green juice, I'm not sure if I feel any better for it. I don't think it's making much of a difference. And I'm like, what? Your magic green juice ain't working? I am shocked. I'm like, let me look at the ingredients in that thing. Maybe you should call the manufacturer, because something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up, and I wonder what it is. That magic green juice ain't gonna save you, my friend. I know what would help, but people don't want to do it because it's hard work. And so we look for these like superficial fixes. And so anyway, I just wanted to share that simple message that self-love does not always feel good. Sometimes it feels hard, sometimes it feels uncomfortable, but it means making the right choice that you know is going to help you in the future, that will eventually help you to be better. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I hope this can be helpful for someone. Let's get into the day. Lunch is some chicken with some rice, some sweet corn, some peppers. But yeah, today's a pretty boring day, same as yesterday, so let's get on with it. I just made a quick little fruit bowl because I'm still hungry. Finished work at 5 and then I did 20 minutes of yin yoga just to stretch out my body, read some of my book, and then for dinner I had like a potato and tuna salad. It's just turned 7 o'clock and I'm gonna do a bit of creative writing because why not? I got the time now that I ain't got nothing else to do. This could be a new hobby of mine. It feels good to use my time in good ways. Day 12 is complete. So it is currently 8:45. Let's do a rundown of the day. Not much to report on today other than today I was quite tired. But let's check the screen time. Let's see what I've been doing. So today is 23 minutes, which I'm really happy with that. Whenever I'm not posting a YouTube Shorts, it's really good because I literally just leave my phone somewhere for the day. You know, I honestly think like a low screen time should be like the newest flex. You know the way people are like, oh, look how much money I have or like how much followers. For me, I think like low screen time is a big flex. Like if someone has a low screen time, it means that they're just present in their life. They're so busy with their life. They ain't got the time to be checking pointless things online and seeing what other people are up to. I'm calling it now. This is going to be the new flex in years to come. But yeah, it's been another successful day. I've been doing some creative writing this evening and we're going to go again tomorrow. So I will see you then.